Hey there, I don't know if you know this, but there's so many people out there with beautiful message, with so much value and contribution they want to add in this world, and they can. And problem is, they often come up with all sorts of reasons, and I call them excuses really, of why they can't do it. Right? I hear the comments like, yeah, I don't have a fancy studio like you do, or a green screen setup and lights and a $5,000 camera or some fancy microphones, all sorts of reasons and excuses. And I'd like to call you on that today, because here I am holding my phone in my hand, no added microphones of any kind, and passing by this beautiful sight. Watch this. This is the Rio Grande River underneath this beautiful mountain, and I felt inspired to perhaps call you on some of your excuses, and because this river reminds me of a beautiful message I learned from Bruce Lee of all people. He said, "Be like water." And technically, he's debunking the old age misunderstanding that survival of the fittest. That notion brought so much separation and so much competition in this world, I believe. So, and plus it's not true. So the idea is that when he says be like water, he's telling us that we ought to be flexible, because I believe that in life we ought to be aware of our ever-changing environment and become part of our nature again, allowing ourselves to change. And one can do that by letting go of the past attachments, giving ourselves permission to become whoever we need to be in order to succeed, in order to survive, in order to, create the world that we desire. And sometimes that's actually quite easy if we were to just study the water and allow ourselves to be more like the water itself, forever changing, forever flowing. Look at this thing. It just flows.